Oman is a fascinating country nestled to the United Arab Emirates, UAE, at the eastern tip of the Arabian Peninsula. Both nations are heavily reliant on natural resources like gas and oil to power their economies. However, the real difference between these two countries lies in how they approach prosperity. The UAE has built its wealth around dazzling cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Known for their towering skyscrapers, the iconic Burj Khalifa, glamorous lifestyles, and jaw-dropping sports cars that cost a fortune. The luxurious vibe of the UAE is hard to miss. On the flip side, Oman has taken a completely different route. Despite being a resource-rich nation, Oman values simplicity and places a strong emphasis on preserving its traditional ways of life. This balanced approach is evident in its sustainable development, which respects both cultural heritage and the environment. Unlike its neighbors, Oman has chosen not to fill its cities with skyscrapers and has instead focused on maintaining the natural beauty of its landscapes. The late Sultan Qaboos, who ruled Oman until his passing in 2020, was a firm believer in protecting Oman's environment. He was adamant about avoiding the flashy, towering buildings that dominate cities in the UAE or Saudi Arabia. Sultan Qaboos argued that such buildings primarily benefit the wealthy and could deepen economic and social inequalities. Under his leadership, Oman implemented policies that capped the height of buildings at 5 stories. The result: a unique architectural style that emphasizes authenticity and simplicity, reflecting the traditional Arab aesthetic. Oman's landscape is a testament to this philosophy, with natural beauty taking center stage. From the rugged hills of Jabal Akhdar to the serene deserts of Dhofar, Oman showcases a more understated form of wealth. Some might jokingly say that Oman is a rich country pretending to be modest. While it certainly has the resources to construct modern architectural marvels like its neighbors, the country has chosen to direct its wealth toward enhancing the well-being of its people. The nation produces around 1 million barrels of oil daily, generating substantial revenue. But instead of pouring this money into towering structures, Oman has invested in its citizens' welfare. Thanks to Sultan Qaboos's vision, the country boasts an impressive infrastructure of hospitals, schools, universities, and housing projects. Poverty is almost non-existent here. Even economically disadvantaged families often own homes and vehicles. Access to resources like farmland or government-supported employment ensures that everyone has a means of livelihood. Education and healthcare are free, which significantly contributes to Oman's high standard of living. According to reports from the National Center for Statistics and Information, average household incomes in Oman have risen significantly over the years. For instance, between 2001 and 2011, household incomes increased by nearly 40%. In 2011, the average Omani household earned around $30.6044 monthly, reflecting the country's overall economic progress. Interestingly, 90% of households in Oman own cars, highlighting the prosperity of its citizens. Oman's strong currency, the Omani rial, further emphasizes this wealth. The rial's value is nearly 3 times that of the US dollar, making it one of the strongest currencies in the world. However, Oman and its neighbors face a common challenge: dwindling oil reserves. As the global oil supply becomes increasingly limited, nations that depend heavily on oil, such as Oman, the UAE, and Saudi Arabia, are strategizing to diversify their economies. Oman has been proactive in this regard thanks to Sultan Qaboos's foresight. The country has developed alternative industries, including fishing, agriculture, and tourism, to reduce its reliance on oil. These efforts ensure a stable economic future, even as global oil reserves shrink. While Oman focuses on sustainability and balance, other Gulf nations like Qatar take a different approach. Qatar, for example, has become synonymous with extreme wealth. Hosting the FIFA World Cup in 2022, Qatar showcased its immense financial power, with the tournament being the most expensive in history. With a per capita income of $125,240 annually, Qatar consistently ranks as the wealthiest country in the world. But this wealth comes with its own set of challenges. Qatar's arid climate and lack of natural freshwater sources have made access to clean water a major issue. The country depends heavily on desalination plants to meet its water needs, a process that is both energy intensive and costly. Despite its wealth, Qatar struggles with water scarcity, ranking as one of the most water-stressed nations globally. Rapid population growth and economic development have only exacerbated this issue, with daily water consumption per capita reaching 430 liters, far exceeding the global average. Qatar's water crisis was further complicated during a diplomatic embargo imposed by neighboring countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE. The embargo cut off Qatar's access to imported water, highlighting the country's vulnerability. In response, Qatar invested heavily in desalination plants, which now provide around 70% of its water supply. Meanwhile, the UAE's capital, Abu Dhabi, represents the pinnacle of luxury and modernity. Spread across a vast landscape of islands and mainland, Abu Dhabi has evolved from a modest fishing village into a glittering metropolis. Oil discovery in the 1950s kick-started its transformation, and the city is now known for its world-class infrastructure, including cultural hubs, luxury hotels, and iconic landmarks like the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. Abu Dhabi's design reflects a blend of tradition and modernity. For instance, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque is a stunning example of Islamic architecture, featuring a mix of Middle Eastern, North African, and Spanish styles. Beyond its religious significance, the mosque symbolizes Abu Dhabi's commitment to cultural and architectural excellence. But Abu Dhabi isn't just about opulence. The city also leads sustainability efforts, with initiatives like Masdar City, a planned eco-friendly urban development. Masdar City incorporates innovative designs, such as wind towers and energy-efficient buildings, to reduce its carbon footprint while providing a high quality of life. Across the Arabian Peninsula, Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, has its own story of transformation. Once a small settlement surrounded by desert, Riyadh has grown into a bustling metropolis with a population of over 7 million. The city is a hub for business, politics, and culture, with modern infrastructure and a thriving economy. Riyadh's rich history and rapid modernization make it a key player in the Middle East. Turkey, meanwhile, stands out as a cultural and geographical bridge between East and West. Its unique location straddling Europe and Asia has shaped its identity, blending traditions from both continents. Istanbul, Turkey's largest city, epitomizes this mix of cultures. Known as Constantinople in ancient times, Istanbul has been a center of trade and culture for centuries, connecting the East and West. While Turkey is predominantly Muslim, it is also a secular state, making it a unique case among Islamic nations. This secularism allows for a coexistence of diverse traditions, making Turkey a melting pot of cultures. From its ancient ruins to its modern cities, Turkey offers a rich tapestry of history, art, and tradition. Despite their differences, all these countries share a commitment to leveraging their unique strengths to build prosperous and sustainable futures. Whether it's Oman's emphasis on simplicity, Qatar's focus on global prominence, Abu Dhabi's fusion of luxury and sustainability, or Riyadh's rapid modernization, each nation offers a fascinating glimpse into the diverse ways prosperity can be achieved in the modern world. Each of these countries presents a unique narrative of growth and adaptation, demonstrating how nations can chart distinct paths based on their values, priorities, and circumstances. Let's dive deeper into what sets them apart and what lessons their journeys offer to the rest of the world. Oman's quiet resilience, Oman's approach to progress revolves around its ability to balance tradition with modernity. While it doesn't flaunt the opulence of its neighbors, the country's focus on sustainable growth is its strength. For example, Oman's tourism industry showcases its natural beauty, historical forts, and serene deserts rather than man-made attractions. Visitors are drawn to the unspoiled charm of places like Salalah, known for its lush greenery during the monsoon season, and the tranquil beaches along the Arabian Sea. The late Sultan Qaboos's vision extended beyond environmental and economic sustainability. He believed in fostering a sense of national pride through education and community development. Oman's literacy rates and access to higher education have steadily improved over the years, empowering its citizens to contribute to the country's progress. This focus on human development has created a sense of unity and purpose among the Omani people, distinguishing the nation from its more commercially driven neighbors. Qatar, a wealthy visionary with challenges. Qatar's rise as a global powerhouse has been rapid and remarkable. Its vast oil and gas reserves have fueled unparalleled economic growth, enabling the nation to invest heavily in infrastructure and international events like the FIFA World Cup. Beyond sports, Qatar has positioned itself as a cultural hub by establishing institutions like the Museum of Islamic Art and the Qatar National Library, which celebrate its heritage while embracing global innovation. However, Qatar's reliance on desalination for water and its limited agricultural land pose ongoing challenges. The nation's leadership has recognized the need to address these issues and has embarked on ambitious sustainability projects. For instance, Qatar is investing in advanced water recycling technologies and exploring renewable energy sources to ensure a secure future. Socially, Qatar has faced criticism for labor rights issues, especially in the construction sector. The government has implemented reforms to improve working conditions, but international scrutiny remains high. These challenges remind us that rapid growth often comes with growing pains that require proactive solutions. Abu Dhabi, a jewel of innovation, Abu Dhabi's transformation is a testament to visionary planning and effective governance. The city's skyline reflects a blend of tradition and modernity, with landmarks like the Louvre Abu Dhabi, showcasing a commitment to cultural exchange and artistic excellence. Abu Dhabi has also made strides in renewable energy through projects like the Shams Solar Power Station, which highlights its ambition to lead the region in clean energy initiatives. Despite its luxury, Abu Dhabi hasn't lost sight of the importance of preserving cultural heritage. Festivals, museums, and historical sites keep Emirati traditions alive, ensuring that rapid modernization doesn't erode its identity. This ability to merge the old with the new makes Abu Dhabi a model for cities worldwide aiming to balance growth with cultural preservation. Riyadh, the heart of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh's growth mirrors Saudi Arabia's broader efforts to diversify its economy under Vision 2030, an ambitious plan to reduce dependency on oil. The city is becoming a hub for technology, entertainment, and tourism with projects like Qiddiya, an entertainment city designed to rival global destinations like Disney World. Riyadh's historical roots add another layer to its identity. From ancient settlements to its role in the formation of modern Saudi Arabia, the city serves as a reminder of the kingdom's rich past. Efforts to preserve landmarks and promote cultural heritage tourism show that even amidst rapid change, Riyadh values its history. Turkey, a bridge between worlds. Turkey's story is one of connection between continents, cultures, and eras. As a nation that bridges Europe and Asia, Turkey has embraced its role as a crossroads of civilizations. Istanbul, with its iconic landmarks like the Hagia Sophia and Topkapi Palace, embodies this duality. The city seamlessly blends ancient architecture with modern urban life, making it a symbol of Turkey's identity. Beyond Istanbul, Turkey's diverse regions each tell their own story. The fairy tale landscapes of Cappadocia, the historical ruins of Ephesus, and the bustling markets of Ankara showcase the country's multifaceted character. Despite challenges such as traffic congestion and rapid urbanization, Turkey's ability to maintain its cultural richness makes it a standout on the global stage. Shared lessons and global implications. Each of these countries offers valuable insights into how nations can adapt to the pressures of the modern world. Oman teaches us the importance of sustainability and community-focused growth. Qatar shows the power of leveraging wealth for global influence while highlighting the need for social and environmental accountability. Abu Dhabi demonstrates the potential of combining luxury with innovation, and Riyadh reflects the importance of a clear vision for the future. Turkey, with its unique geographical and cultural position, underscores the value of embracing diversity and history. At a time when many nations grapple with balancing economic growth, environmental sustainability, and cultural preservation, these countries serve as living case studies. Their experiences remind us that development doesn't have to come at the expense of identity or the environment. By prioritizing values, whether they be tradition, innovation, or sustainability, nations can craft their own unique paths to prosperity. In the global context, the success and challenges of these nations also underline the interconnectedness of the modern world. Climate change, economic diversification, and social equity are issues that transcend borders. Collaborative efforts, such as sharing technological advancements and best practices, can help nations tackle these challenges more effectively. As these countries continue to evolve, their stories will undoubtedly inspire others to think creatively about how to navigate the complexities of the 21st century. Whether it's through Oman's understated elegance, Qatar's bold ambitions, Abu Dhabi's innovative spirit, Riyadh's transformative vision, or Turkey's cultural fusion, each offers a blueprint for building a future that honors the past while embracing progress. Ultimately, the world is richer for the diversity of these approaches, and their journeys serve as a reminder that there's no single path to success, only the one that best reflects the heart and soul of a nation.